green science. No. The green science should be running at full speed now, unless something is completely wrong somewhere. Ooh, the throughput is quite bad, but that is slowly going up, so that's not too bad. Not too shabby. So what I want to move out now is pretty much a lot of the smelting area we have over here. We have some stone and steel and such, and I want to upgrade all of these to the better furnaces. We don't need that much smelt, to be honest, but I would like to move it out of here and get it to what was used to be called the mining world. Let's call it the smelting world, as mining is somewhere else now. Smelting world. And by setting that up, we should be able to future-proof ourselves for quite a while, as we already have silicon and titanium here. Ooh, hydrate. I'll do that in just a second, Llama. Thank you. Because right now we have these massive arrays here. That is just moving product all over the place. And no matter how much input we get, we should be able to support it for quite a while. And as you can see, they are consuming every bit we can produce with a bit of extra buffering for throughput. The same over here for our silicon. But that is just completely full at the moment, as we are very much producing at a nice steady pace. So what I want to do on our smelting world is this column. I have decided to do it something like this, where inside these yellow lines in the middle, the equator lines, I want to add in 5 of these of each of the kinds of smelting we have. Because that is 1 item per second, 1 item per second, 1 item per second. It's 2 items but a crafting speed 2. 1 item per second. And 1 item per second. So in theory we can add all of these up to each of these rows going over. So we have a nice steady supply. So I think before I start to build this, let's go and get our stream radars done. We might as well, as I think we are enough for it. And then we'll copy this over a few times to actually make it work. So jumping over, let's see, stream radars. And let's start the battle early. And let's get some speed done in these. This should, unless I made a huge mistake, this should be rather easy. And then we can go on to harder fights and hopefully reach the boss level tonight. Oh, look at the guy that got the football. That is, oh, that's Mojo. Go Mojo. Oh, level 20 is actually quite strong. They're actually insanely strong. That's... why did that strong? Okay, 22 against 10, that should be enough. If you get these killed before these get up here. Him with a linebacker with a football is actually quite strong. Come on. Ooh, 12-4. That was closer than I had expected. Well, let's see the loot. We have an Epic Berserker and the winners are Matrix and Decath. Congrats on the loot, man. Oh, guys. Let's see, let's go for this one. Need some loyalty tokens. Let's see here, what do we have? Level 5, level 10, level 20. Ooh, they're actually semi-strong. If you guys can get some defense down, I need something strong. What would be good here? Put a monk down for healing. And then we will run as a group from over here and kill things. So hopefully that will work. I'll probably give it a full 30 minutes as we have level 30s. If my monk can get that, the ball, that would be good. So now for the massive production here. First, let's take one of you. Take this one. Then we'll optimize that one and copy it 5 times. You will line up right here. As close as possible. Too close. It's right there. Let's stop the import of you. And we already have silicon and titanium. Might just want to set up the iron production here then. Then we'll do copper and then we'll do stone brick. Let's just do that. I think that'll be fine. That means we need iron ore. Remote demands, local demands. That is already a lot flying in. And now we just need to, of course, change these to iron, then we can double it 5 times. Oh. Quintuple it. Quintuple. I think that is correct. All of that. Power is still fine. Before we do that, let's just remember to fix our outputs. Otherwise I have to do that quite a few times. That's all the iron. I'd like you to change to iron. Use. And now the thing is, we also need to make a steel one at some point. Going forward. There we are. So luckily we also have this one, I think, is requesting in inserters. Please give me you. Please give me all of you. And all of the belts. Power poles we have. That might have been overkill getting that many, but oh well, it's fine. So here goes all of the iron. Let's take you to there. Use. And say, oh wait, we have to remove that power pole there. You are not supposed to be there. There we are. Oh, that's why they're there. We'll run the power at the top. Or figure out a way to have it inside the blueprints. What if we have it right here? That way it doesn't interfere with anything, but it will still power everything it needs to power. Use. Then you can line up there. This is pretty much mega basing. You just go completely mad when when expanding out. There we are. That's gonna look. Ooh, that's gonna give us a nice amount of iron production. So go my robots. please get this done. And while we're at it, we might as well also research 8,000 for drones. Let's get 8,000 more of those, and then another 8 for this one. Is that what we want? Do we want more of these? Because it's not that often massive builds. Might be able to get some item logistic drone speed to increase the throughput. And let's get the throughput instead. This is one of the limiting factors we have, so let's get that done. You guys, do you think this is too much? I think it is just right. I know we are lacking belts. And probably also lacking inserters. Ooh, the coffee got a bit cold. Come on, build my minions. But it is starting to look quite... This looks kind of cool. Imagine this all the way around the planet. And then we'll figure out what we do at the North and South Pole. As the grid lines are a bit more cramped there. We're missing more inserters. More belts. Yes, always more belts. Power is still fine. But then again, all of it is not running yet. Dips. More ships. So it seems like we're getting to a point where we are gonna consume pretty much all the iron we're producing in, in the universe. All the iron ore, at least, we're mining. And there. To be honest, before I make copper, I should probably make steel next to this one. If we need that much steel. How much is steel actually used for? Or is it used for titanium alloys? You will actually need quite a lot of it. Yeah. Yeah, that is a good point. That could be cool to do. Because right now we have those very just like a blob here. But what grid line would you do it on then? You do it on, like we have this one on one planet that goes all the way around. Maybe on the same grid line as that one, just with solar instead. Or maybe just do as many as we can as... I think, was that you, Matrix, that added something that looked like a planet drill to Discord? Where you had, I think it was solar panels, or not solar panels, sorry. What's it called? The star? The suns that actually went around here. That looks pretty cool. I think it's one of the first pictures you posted on Discord. Didn't you post a picture where you had solar our suns going in a circle here out that look like some kind of planetary drill. Yeah, I thought so. That looks kind of that look cool. We might want to do something like that. Oh, you're not even mining. Whoops! Did I cut off the power again? Oops, silly me. Then again, all of this will have to be moved if we want to make room for more things. And we do. This is not a mining world anymore. This is just us setting up things. Let's copy you. Right there. We'll use you. How close can you be? That's too close. Close. That's just right. So, oh, it's a Nilaus design. Ah. On this one, we want to make steel instead. Without actually quite a lot of this transportation with drones inside here, but that's actually fine. If you request iron, local demands, do drones. Will this be able to travel it back and forth fast enough? So we can get this up and running. See, come on. Very nice. So steel is flying in. In theory, you could make this more efficient if you just added steel after each one of these. So just directly inserted. But I do like having them like this, so it looks kind of cool with this setup. So something also have to look pretty once in a while. I think that is kind of cool. They might want to set up titanium alloy here as well. Maybe. We'll see what we decide on. There we are. And all of you output iron. Oh, in theory we should probably redesign this if it was completely optimal, as the outputs would only be 1/3. In theory we only need 1/3 of the output belts, but I think this will look cooler. That's steel being thrown into this one. Then we'll say you there, because input wise it is the same. We could save some belts in terms of outputs. And number 5. Boom. Go my minions. Let's grab some more belts and inserters. I'm guessing we're gonna need those anyway very soon. Then we get some new delivered in from base camp or homeworld. Let's get the last one over here. And then this is looking mighty fine. How it's starting to look. Pretty decent. I think one of the main bottlenecks we have at the moment after we fix cashmere crystals is actually our titanium alloy. I think we have like 7 assembly machines, something like that, making that, and we need it for quite a few things. So we should probably hook up a massive one of these. Might do that on this grid line then. By the way, should we do it this way, or should we turn it the opposite way and let it go down that way? I've seen people debate that. Because since the space is shorter, you might as well turn it the opposite way. But since you might not be able to fit in 2 next to each other. But I do like having them next to each other. Give you a smaller amount of power just to mine a bit. For the cashmere crystals I want. Because I think 7 is pretty good. Go over here and fix the rest. This is actually getting quite big. Was that all of them? Did we have enough inserters? No, inserters are still lacking. Go minions. Good, so that is our entire steel production up and running. Looking very nice. So does our iron, titanium, and all of the silicon. So I'm not quite sure how much production we have here, but if we know each of these lines, we have, what do we have? 6 lines going out full speed at 1.8. So if we do 6 lines times 1,800, that means each of these produce 10,800 per minute. Times 5. That means each one of these columns of 5 can do 54,000 of the respective products. That's actually not too bad. This should suffice for quite a long time. Of course, this one will be divided by 3 after that. That'll be 54,000 divided by 3. That's 18,000 these 5 will output, if they have enough resources going in. Let's start to clean up this again. And let's bury you. So we probably need to remove this now if you want to continue. And we want it to look good, so that's kind of what we have to do. So let's do this. And get rid of you. Get rid of the tower as well. Have all of the ore been requested. Almost. Because then the next thing we need here was the copper, the stone, and energetic graphite. Energetic graphite, what is that used for that's overly useful? We need a few supermagnetic rings, but those goes into here. That just means we will need quite a bit of this. Do we need 54,000? Maybe not. But we'll have quite a bit. It's filling up so quickly. Ooh, remote supply. Wait, that's fine, it has remote supply. That's perfect. Remote demand, local supply, local demand. Wait, that has to be remote demand, doesn't it? Otherwise we run into issues. Well, it might actually have remote storage. Will probably be the best. Otherwise we can have a time where it actually just loops around with this, since we have all the iron being produced here. Let's do this to actually make it look good. And there. That is fine, that demands everywhere, but this is a product that doesn't need to be demanded all the time. So use clear, will be copper instead. Goodman, remote demands, and the rest will go anywhere we want it to. Please give me just even this one. Or we can actually place down that's actually used for it. And right here I just want to get in a few drones, would be nice. You. There we are. Drones on its way. And I don't think there's anything else I want here, to be honest. Because these are getting in over here. And some belts. Kinda know I need them, so we might as well stock up on it.